Hi there, I'm Dale Mathis coming to you from my home studio in Sun City, Arizona, and today I'm playing a Russian folk tune on the Dale Mathis edition of the Roland FR4X. And today I have published this piece of sheet music on my website, dalemathisaccordion.com, and when you click on the Lessons tab in the drop-down menu, you'll see another column called Dale's Sheet Music, and if you click on that you'll be able to get to the sheet music. And one of the things you're going to find different about this piece of sheet music is that I have written out a suggested registrations for the Roland FR4X. And what we're going to do today is talk about making it easier to make sound changes. So if you look at that piece of sheet music, you'll see that I've got these suggested sound registrations in written on the piece of sheet music for this accordion. So let's take you in here and talk about this a little. So here's the deal. In the right hand for the accordion, well, let's start with the left hand. You're going to turn on the drums light, you're going to turn on the orchestra bass, and when you turn on the orchestra bass, you've got to hit this register number 3 to get this pick bass, and then the orchestra chord just comes on naturally as that nylon guitar. Okay, so that's easy enough. Now, in the right hand, what we're going to pick is for the accordion, it is register number 12, and it is this 16-foot musette. So when you put that together. Okay, now for how I started this tune though, was with the mandolin. So I'm going to put orchestra on, and that mandolin is in register 12. But you need to drop it down an octave. So this is the shift button, and this is the minus an octave. So what you do is hold the shift button while you push the first black button, register number 1, and you end up with the mandolin dropping down an octave. So you get... a little bit here. want to go to the next part, it's like you have to stop and reach up here to hit the accordion button so that you can go. Well, that takes time to get up here and do those quick changes. So what we're going to talk about today is making your own user programs to customize your FR4X to the sounds that you want to use. And so, I've got all of the 98 user programs. They are all pre-programmed by Dale Mathis when you receive your accordion. But there may be some sounds on there that you just rarely use or never use, or maybe they aren't your favorite. So today what I'm going to do is pick 2 user programs that I'd say, well, bagpipes, I'm never going to use that. And the Irish one right next to it, these are both in bank 5. Registers 8 and 9, there's a bagpipes and there's one of the Irish accordion sounds, but I just don't play Irish accordion stuff very often, so I think I can get by without those. And so I want to make that bank 5, the registers 8 through 14. Those will be my custom sounds. So we're going to do that today, is set that up and show you how much easier it is to play a song like this when you have to make a registration change in the middle of the song, and you don't have to take your hands off the keyboard. On the 8X, you've got a palm bar, so life is easy. You just hit the palm bar and it makes the switch automatically. But on the 4X, we don't have a palm bar, so now we have to use the registration tabs to get around this. Okay, so the first thing when you're doing something like this is you're going to write down where you're going to place your new sounds. So on this piece of sheet music that I've got on my music desk here, I already made those notes that the new settings are going to go in bank 5, registers 8 and registers 9. So register 8 is going to be the mandolin and register 9 is going to be the accordion. So I already showed you all the changes that had to be made to make this reality for the sounds on the accordion. So now we're going to store them. All right. So first thing first is let's get the mandolin sound. All right. So we got to get that back on. Okay. So I'm going to store that in register number 8. So how you're going to do it is first of all the user program light has to be off, and then we are going to hold the menu right button, and in your screen it's going to say right, and then it says SYS, which means system, and no, I don't want to change the system, so I'm going to use the down arrow. Is it the down arrow? Yes. Oops, wrong. Use the plus. See, good thing we're going through this because I didn't write these instructions down. All right, so we're going to hit plus once, and it says right to set. No, I'm not doing that. Hit the plus button one more time, right to UPG. Yes, that's what we want, because it's going to be a user program. Then the next thing is the down pointing arrow. Touch that once, and it says to bank, and then number 1 comes up. And no, I don't want to save to register number or bank number 1. I want to save to register 5. And of course, this is the reason why you're going to write this stuff down, so you can remember as you're going through all this stuff. So click the plus arrow till I get to 5, and then hit the down pointing arrow again, and it's asking you which number I want. And again, because I wrote it down, I know that it's going to be in register number 8. So use the plus button to get to 8 in my screen. Okay, and now I can use the down pointing arrow again, and it says user program, and it's going through. Now I could name it also. In this particular instance, I'm not going to go through all the details of naming it, but I'm just going to keep going here. Keep hitting, and then it finally says, do I want to write it? And I'm going to say yes. So put yes, and it's writing. Okay, and now I can go to my user program and go to bank 5, and I'm just going to check it to make sure that it's there. Yep, it's there. Okay, so now the next thing that I've got to do, I'm going to turn off user program again because I want to save that accordion sound for the B section of this song. So turn off that mandolin, hit the accordion. Okay, it's all there. So now I'm going to go through the whole process again and save this setting to register number 9. So, all right, we're ready. So press and hold menu right. And it says write to UPG, that's what came up. And so yes, that's what I want. And then I push the down arrow. And it says bank 5 because I was already in bank 5, so that's already there. Push it again. And now it says to number 8. No, I don't want 8 for this one. This is going to be the accordion. So now I use the plus button to go to 9. Okay. And then I'll use the down arrow again. And it gives me the opportunity to name this program. Well, I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm just going to keep pushing the down button. And it says write, and yes, I'm going to write it by hitting enter. Yes, and it's writing. Okay, so now I can check my work. So go to user program, and in register number 5 or in number 8. And when I want to go to the B section, I'll just hit register number 9. Success! So everything is right there. Of course, I know I went through this rather quickly, so the advantage that you have with a video is that you can just stop as we're going through all of this, or if you want to write down your own instructions for how to do these things step by step, you can do it. But this just makes this piece so much easier to play, and it is the beginnings of making your own custom programming. You know, if you have a favorite sound in the Dale Mathis group that you like to use all the time, you can just store that into one of your users' program banks, and you can make up your own settings. So anyhow, I'm so happy that I've got so many folks watching my videos, and I do get phone calls pretty much every day about, how did you do that? Well, you know, as long as you're one of my customers, I say, well, you do this and you do this, and there we go. So the Dale Mathis after purchase support is so valuable to people who have purchased these Roland accordions, because they are a little bit technical, and if you are not too much of a techie kind of person, you know, it can be overwhelming, but I'm here to help you. So thanks so much for watching, and again, this piece of sheet music is at my website, and also we do have the 4X and the 1X available at Craft Music. They're ready for immediate shipping, and they're all available in both colors right now. And the 8X we're expecting back again soon. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you again next time.